English is worth every step. In this story, we'll follow Emma, a determined young woman who dreams of improving her life by mastering English through her ups and downs. Emma's journey shows us that perseverance, creativity, and believing in yourself can make even the biggest goals achievable. Now, let's dive into Emma's story and see how she turns her challenges into stepping stones to success. Get ready to be inspired and learn a few English phrases along the way. The Path to Fluency. Chapter 1. Small Beginnings. Emma's first lesson was simple. She learned how to say hello, goodbye, and thank you. It felt like stepping into a new world. She practiced each word out loud, laughing at her own mistakes. Hello, Emma, she said to herself in the mirror. Goodbye, Emma. At first, it was awkward. Her tongue felt heavy, and the sounds seemed strange, but Emma didn't give up. She wrote the words in her notebook, repeating them as she walked around her small apartment. Even when her neighbor, Mrs. Jones, raised an eyebrow at her muttering in the hallway, Emma smiled and said, Hello. Mrs. Jones chuckled and replied, Hello. Good job, Emma. That small moment of encouragement made Emma's day. Chapter 2. The Power of Persistence. As weeks turned into months, Emma's vocabulary grew. She labeled everything in her home with sticky notes: door, window, table, and chair. Every time she walked into a room, it was like stepping into a classroom. But not every day was easy. Some days, Emma felt frustrated. She struggled with pronunciation, grammar rules, and irregular verbs. There were moments when she wanted to give up. One evening, after a particularly difficult lesson, she called her best friend, Sophia. I can't do this, Emma said, her voice trembling. Yes, you can, Sophia replied firmly. Do you remember when you learned how to ride a bike? You fell so many times, but you never gave up. Learning English is just like that. Inspired by Sophia's words, Emma decided to keep going. She found fun ways to learn, like singing English songs and watching children's cartoons. Slowly, but surely, she improved. Chapter 3. Finding Confidence. One day, Emma heard about an English conversation group at the local library. The thought of speaking in front of strangers terrified her, but she knew it was the next step. With shaky hands, she walked into the meeting room and introduced herself. Hello, my name is Emma. I am learning English, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. The group leader, Mr. Taylor, smiled warmly. Welcome, Emma, you're doing great. The group was kind and supportive. They practiced simple conversations, like ordering food or asking for directions. Emma made mistakes, but instead of feeling embarrassed, she learned to laugh at them. Each session boosted her confidence. Chapter 4. A Dream Realized. Months later, Emma found herself standing at an airport, her suitcase in hand. She was on her way to visit London, a trip she had dreamed about for years. As she boarded the plane, she thought about how far she had come. When she arrived in London, Emma ordered coffee in English, asked for directions, and even made small talk with strangers. Each interaction felt like a victory. One evening, as she stood on Tower Bridge, looking out at the city lights, Emma felt a sense of pride she had never known before. Learning English had been more than just acquiring a skill, it had been a journey of self-discovery. Emma's story reminds us that learning a language isn't just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about perseverance, courage, and believing in yourself. No matter where you start, every small step takes you closer to your goal. Just like Emma, you can achieve amazing things if you keep going one word at a time. Now, it's your turn. What will your English journey look like?